name is Erica with an A, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we will be going over how to stay sane while you're in lockdown with an ADHD child. So I am currently working from home. I have been since Monday when the schools shut down in Minnesota. So I've been trying to work from home and take care of my son. So he is medicated, and that does help a lot. I can definitely tell when he doesn't have his medicine and when he does. He can even explain to me the difference when he has medication and when he doesn't. Now, a big thing for him is he can get overwhelmed fairly quickly. So in order to continue his education and keep that balance of not making him sit at the table and work all day and having fun, this week has been an experiment of what the happy medium is. So what I did when I found out that schools would be closing is I went and got a bunch of second grade workbooks for him. This one and this one. He has not started yet. I don't know how long we're going to be stuck at home. So even if we don't get through these books by the time school is back on, it's still something for like on the weekends or throughout the summer he can work on, just so that he has his second grade stuff down really well before he starts third grade. So this is the one we are starting on right now. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different sections in this book, and each day I'm having him sit down and do 4 sections, and he has to do the 2 pages that is marked. And then he can take a break, and then after lunch he needs to sit down and do the other 4 sections. And it's just the 2 pages that it happens to be on. So there's not a lot that he does in a day, but so that's schoolwork that he has to do. Well, we also have this outdoor puzzles book from Highlights. It is the hidden picture search book where they have like the object and then he has to find it on the page. He really likes these. They're easy enough to where if he gets frustrated, I can easily help him. And then he can just move on to the next object, or he can just do all the objects he can find, and then I'll sit down and help him with the ones he can't find. So it's a lot of making his mind work without overwhelming him. So that's kind of why I'm sectioning it out and having some fun stuff for him to do. And also I decided to pick up a book for him that he wanted. He does really like reading in the morning instead of at night. So he'll read his book in the morning. So right now we have Hello Neighbor, Bad Blood is the book he's reading. It is a chapter book, and for a second grader, I'm impressed that he's interested in reading a chapter book. There is some pictures in here, but it's not anything too absurd. And he enjoys the book, and he enjoys the game, Hello Neighbor. He doesn't have the game, but he watches YouTube channels while they play the game. So he enjoys it. And finding those books that he actually enjoys to read is amazing because like I said, he can get overwhelmed, he can lose interest. So the fact that I can find topics for him that he actually enjoys is a win in my book. So even if it's something I'm not too impressed with, like Hello Neighbor, it's a chapter book and he's reading it. I'm happy. Now, after he gets done doing his actual work, he is allowed to watch TV, and then he also gets to go outside and play. And he gets to play his Minecraft game. I do allow him this screen time because 1, I need to work. I have to get my work done. And 2, I don't want to have to be fighting with him all day while I'm on the computer. So it's kind of finding that happy medium of he's getting knowledge, he's getting work, and letting him enjoy this time that he's not at school as well. So it is hard to find that medium. I do feel like I might be having him too much screen time, but it's finding that happy medium with him being entertained and being calm, and me getting my work done and him getting his work done. So on the 30th, they will be starting online school. So we'll be going through whatever the topics are for that. But then I am still going to have him do his workbooks that I bought. So on the 30th, it's going to be a whole new learning curve of how to balance everything. It might be just a couple pages out of one of these books instead of every topic. Because of his ADHD, he is slightly behind in where he should be grade level with the rest of his class. So it's really important to me to keep his knowledge up while we're working from home and he's having school from home. It's going to be a struggle, and I'm kind of happy where we are right now. He is getting a lot of his knowledge that he needs. It's just going to be interesting to see how long we're stuck at home and how far he comes in the time that we're home. My biggest thing is that he doesn't slide back. And as long as he keeps working on the books and keeps reading and does things that keeps his mind growing, I'll be happy. So yeah, that's kind of staying sane while working from home. So now I'm going to go over what I personally am doing to stay sane myself while I'm stuck at home. My boyfriend does get to go to work. He is in the automotive field, and that is classified as a needed thing at this time. So he is still working, and so it's me and my son here all day. And it is hard with an ADHD child to be here by yourself all day with him. So I have to, and then also be working from home. So I have to take my breaks and get up and spend some time with him. Get up and do laundry or start the dishwasher or work out in my room or stuff like that. I ended up talking to one of my coworkers who used to work from home full time and got some tips from her, and those are a lot of the tips she said, like, actually you need to take your breaks, because usually at work I work through my breaks, my 15 minutes anyways. I do take my lunch, and I have decided to take an hour lunch to actually get up, cook the food, and actually get to sit down and have some time with my son for lunch. And that kind of helps kind of reset both of us to have the afternoon go a little bit smoother. And also, I'm taking time for keeping myself up. So, and that means I want to stick to my normal routines. I want to make sure I am still working out, because I have been so dedicated to working out that I don't want that to fall off while I'm stuck at home. And this week was tough. I didn't get a lot of workouts in, but now a lot of the places the gym and my solid core, they have online stuff. So I am planning on doing those. And one of my old trainers is a trainer at another gym now, and she's posting stuff on her Facebook for workouts as well. So I'm gonna kind of do a little of all of these online stuff that I'm working, or that I see every day. So I'm really hoping I can stick to that all. I will hopefully record some, and then I also have a workout bike at home. So I'll be making sure I get on that at least a couple times a week. I need to keep my cardio. I feel like that's one of the biggest things when I do take breaks from the gym, due to sickness or something. my cardio drops really fast, I feel. So keeping my cardio up is going to be a big thing for me, since I can't really, my house is only so big, I can't really get my steps in. I need to make sure I ride my bike. And another thing I want to make sure I'm doing is keeping up on my appearance. I've struggled for a really long time with my skin. I have cystic acne. It's called cystic acne, but I wouldn't really classify it as acne. It was usually like one or two cystic spots that come and go, extended period of times come and go, because they're always around for a pretty long time when you get them. But it wasn't acne where it was like a constant thing on my face. So I am happy that it's not like the typical acne, but it did still affect my skin. I get dark spots because they're kind of usually right here and then around here. So I've gotten a routine that has really helped keep it clear and really make, when I do get pimples, they're actual just regular pimples. They're not those big, sore, really deep pimples that I usually get. So maintaining my routine so that I don't slip back into getting cystic acne is going to be really important for me. And I decided to film a little bit of my routine, well, my whole routine, for the morning and the night, because I do have 2 different routines for each, and then it does change up when I wear makeup. Now, I did film my nighttime routine last night, so I didn't have makeup on last night, but I did talk about what my routine is when I do have makeup on. So yeah, we'll go into that. Good morning, everyone. So I'm gonna go over my morning routine. So after I get up, I'll get my hair up in a pony, brush my teeth, all that good stuff. And then I wash my face with the Cerave Renewing SA Cleanser. And I do this in the morning because at night I use differing gel. And salicylic acid and the different active ingredients do not work well together. They cannot be done at the same time, or so I've heard. So I do this in the morning and the different at night. Now, after I wash my face, I make sure I moisturize. So I do put on the different oil control sunscreen. So I put that on. And then I also put a small layer of the Cerave moisturizing cream. I don't put on as much as I do at night, but I do still put some on. And then I don't think I'm going to repurchase this, but right now I still have some to use. So I also use this Revitalizing Rose Mist. And I mean, it feels good, it's refreshing, but I don't really see any difference with it. So I'll still use it until it's gone, but I probably won't repurchase it. So let's get started on my morning routine. So now I've dampened my face, so I'll use just 1 pump of the Cerave. And you just need 1 pump. And I kind of make sure I get my problem areas, so mainly my T-zone and then my jawline. Now it's important to just pat. You don't want to rub the towel on your face because that can affect your skin. So next I'll do the sunscreen. Now I'll do this even if I don't plan on going outside, as right now we're kind of quarantined in the house. So I'm not planning on going anywhere, but I'll still put sunscreen on. I'll let that absorb in while I'm getting my other lotion. So the Cerave Moisturizing Cream, I just used a little bit on in the morning. I don't feel like I need, this is pretty heavy, so I don't feel like I need too much in the morning. You'll see in my nighttime routine, it actually gets kind of caked on my face at night. I seem to have more combination skin, so I get kind of oily during the day if I put too much moisturizer on. So this seems to be kind of the happy medium. It's just a little bit at night and a little more, or a little bit in the day and a little more at night. Now I've let that sink into my skin, so it's pretty in my skin now. So I will take this revitalizing rose mist and just mist it on my face. Kind of just let that sink in. It's really refreshing. I like it for that, but I don't see real value in it. So, like I said, I probably won't buy this again. So that's it for my morning routine. I try to keep it simple. I do have sensitive skin, and even my makeup makes me break out. So I do want to keep it simple, but it needs to be effective. And I feel a lot of these Cerave products have really helped with that. So yeah. So I have a couple different nighttime routines. So if I wear makeup, I do a double cleanse. And for that, I use Derma Doctor cleanser. This is just my first cleanser to kind of get all the makeup worked up and loosened up so it comes off easier. And then I use this eye makeup remover for my eyes after I'm done cleansing with that, with some cotton rounds. And that's just to get the layer of makeup off. And then I go and wash my face after that. So my go-to is Cerave Foaming Facial Cleanser. I've been using this for a while now. I get cystic acne, and so my skin is really sensitive. So especially when I wear makeup, I want to protect my skin layer as much as possible. So that is why I've been using this. It's great. And then I use the Differin gel. And this stuff I started using quite a while ago, again for my cystic acne, and this has cleared it up amazing. I did try their facial cleanser and their sunscreen. The facial cleanser was too harsh for me. It made my neck have a reaction, and it was to the point where it was like cracking and bleeding. So I no longer use that one. But I haven't had any trouble with Differin, and I do still use their sunscreen, as you saw in my morning routine. And so after that absorbs, I do my Cerave moisturizing cream, and then I kind of use this for all over my face and my neck and my hands. I do like a thick layer at night, and then I do a very light layer on top of my sunscreen, as you saw this in the morning. So I'm going to get my face wash going. Okay, so I have a wet face, and now I just take one pump of the Cerave cleanser, and that's all you need. So I want to pat my face to not have it dripping wet, but I do want it to still be moist. And then I'll take my differing gel. And you don't need a lot. You just need a little dot on your face. And I always make sure that I get my problem areas, like you can see down here and along my jaw. Those are my problem areas, so I want to make sure I get those. And that's the different cream. So I let that dry down, and now I'm going into the Cerave moisturizing cream. And I get a decent amount at night, so just kind of rub it into my hands and put it all over my face and down my neck. And now I get really dry eyelids, which is really weird to me. I've never really heard of people having dry eyelids, but I do. So I make sure I go over my eyes, and this stuff is really nice so it doesn't hurt or sting my eyes or anything. Even when they are dry, it's not bad. So that's my nightly routine. I make sure I get them on my lips as well. I do put more moisturizer on, like chapstick on my lips at night, because I must be a mouth breather when I sleep, so my lips get really dry at night. So that is my nightly personal care routine. Thanks for watching. Now this is my favorite self-care thing, and the best part is that it is free. So I put a towel back here, and I have bubble bath and Epsom salt. I got these little pouches from Target for Christmas, and this one is lychee and peach nectar. It smells amazing. And then I have a candle and a book. And this thing I got from my boyfriend's grandpa. So you put it on your thumb, and then I can even do this one-handed. Maybe not. And you can read your book one-handed. It's pretty nifty. It was the best Christmas present ever, and it's just so simple. But yeah, so self-care can be oh so relaxing. So that bath I had last night, oh, it was so relaxing. It really kind of rejuvenated me, and I've been having struggle sleeping because I haven't been as active as I normally am, so I haven't been tired at night. So it's been really late nights, and I've been sleeping on the couch because I can't fall asleep in the bed. And it's last night I actually slept in the bed and I got a good night's sleep. And then I actually got to sleep in this morning because it's Saturday, and my boyfriend got out of bed because he had to work today, so I got to take over the whole bed. It was so nice. So yeah, taking that time for myself, especially after my son goes to bed, so there's no guilt. He's in bed. I can take the time for myself. It's been really nice, especially since I've been stuck in this house. So yeah, take time for yourself, especially if you have kids, even if they're not ADHD kids. It's still hard, so don't forget to take the time for yourself and keep working on your goals that you can while you're at home. And you don't even need equipment. There's plenty of online stuff for like working out. Yeah. So I hope you are all surviving this stuck at home time with me, and let me know what you do for staying sane while you're stuck at home. And if you want to follow this journey with me, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like video if you like this video, and we'll see you in the next one.